We all have our unique We all have our own unique difficulties with working or studying at home. For example, I'm a terrible online student. Normally, I have to leave the house to get anything done. So, I've been trying literally whatever it takes to force my brain to be productive at home. I tell myself this lie that I focus better if I'm having a caffeine-fueled panic attack at 11:35 p.m. working on a project due at midnight that I should have been working on all day. My husband, on the other hand, is low-key a workaholic. He can laser focus on a project for hours, and to be honest, I'm kind of jealous of his work ethic. However, at times he loses that proper work-life balance and finds himself getting stressed out, even though he swears he isn't stressed. You're stressed, aren't you?
I'm not stressed.
But his blood pressure says otherwise. So both of us are having a hard time adjusting to this new working life from home. How about you? How's the whole working from home thing going for you? Probably not very good if you clicked this video. And because of that, I wanted to give you a list of some ways that have actually helped me perform my best while working at home. The very first step actually starts before you go to bed. You should plan your day the night before. This gives you the ability to sleep well, knowing that all the things that you know need to get done have an actual intention to get done. Also, this gives you time to process what your priorities are. Next step, I know it's not easy, but get up early. Getting up early before you need to start your work can give you the mental clarity that you need to start your day. Even though we're not at work or school, I found it helpful for my own mental clarity to make sure that there's a clear boundary between my work life and my life. I'm definitely guilty of this one, but it is not a good idea to just wake up, roll over, and get on your laptop still with your morning breath and messy hair. I know this is the oldest advice in the book, but seriously, it really messes with your sleep cycle. Trying to sleep and work in the same spot just makes your brain confused. Also, my knees hurt when I do this. So instead of hurting yourself and messing up your sleep cycle, just move to a different location. Try sitting at your couch or a desk if you have one. I don't have a desk, so I found this amazing coffee table from Wayfair that pulls up to double as a desk. And I get to keep my mess of art supplies out of sight. Next, as cliche as it sounds, get yourself a morning routine. Mornings really set the tone for the rest of the day. So I know the easiest thing to do is to just get on social media, but I have a way better attitude throughout the day if I do something that gives me a little bit of energy and a dopamine hit to get me started so I can just have a good day from the get-go. So for me, I like to just get up, eat breakfast, make myself coffee, and listen to K-pop from 2016 while I do my makeup. Which leads me to my next step. Get ready like you're about to go to work or school. Do what you gotta do. Wash your face, put on some makeup if that's important for you. Putting your best foot forward is still a priority at home, even if it's just to prove to yourself that you're still in control of your life. Or, at bare minimum, in control of your eyebrows. Small victories. Next, eat breakfast. You know what they say, breakfast is the most important meal of the day. I don't know if that's true, but if I don't eat breakfast, I tend to be a little bit more scatterbrained and I can't concentrate, and I just am thinking about food all the way up until lunch. And try putting just a little bit of thought into your outfits. If I know that my outfit looks dope and I feel cute, I do better work. And on the off chance that somebody does start an impromptu Zoom meeting, you'll look put together. You know what they say, if you stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready. Wait, was that dirty the whole time? A few style tips for working at home. Working at home is hard because when you're at home, your brain has already created memories and triggers for how it's supposed to behave in this space. So now that we're all working at home, we have to do some things to trick our brain into realizing that it's time to work. And one really easy way to do that is with your clothing. So try wearing professional clothes or clothes that you normally wear to class or would want to show off on Instagram. Pretty much anything to signal your brain that it's not time to just lounge around or watch Netflix like you normally would, but it's go time. One easy rule to think about would be if you're wearing comfortable clothes, try sitting somewhere that's not very comfortable. Or if you're sitting somewhere that's very comfortable, like a couch, try wearing clothes that are a little bit more restrictive. And then for me personally, I like wearing dresses while I'm working at home, just because dresses easily signify that this isn't a lounge outfit. They give my legs lots of breathing room, but still accomplish that feeling of being ready for the day. Here are a couple of the outfits I've been wearing at home, and hopefully you can get some ideas for some cute outfits that you can wear as well. Recently, I have been loving the culotte trend, and I found these adorable pink culottes from Rent the Runway. I paired it with this salmon blazer. I didn't think the salmon would go so well with the blush pink, but I think it looks amazing. Even if it's more of a simple outfit like a black t-shirt and a striped skirt, adding that blazer makes me feel like a boss. Next, I have this gorgeous leather skirt that I got from my Nuuly subscription. A leather skirt is perfect for working at home because nothing about this feels like a lounge outfit. It's a little bit more constricting, which automatically puts me in that work frame of mind. Next, I have a blue striped flare skirt that I love wearing. It is so comfortable, and I pair it with a white shirt that's kind of innocent and cute. I really like this outfit because it puts me in a more positive frame of mind than I would be in something that's a little bit more muted or boring. There really is something beautiful to the fact that you can change your attitude by switching clothes. I cannot be the only one who's experienced that. And then for the days where I need a real boost of extra professionalism, I have these beautiful blue slacks from Rent the Runway as well, and I pair it with a short sleeve white button down. I feel like a cute sailor while I'm wearing this. But a professional cute sailor, you know, like I'm in charge of the ship. Another thing that I got from Nuuly is this fun orange dress. This automatically brightens my mood when I wear this. I feel like a beautiful flamingo dancer, just minus the ability to dance. Sometimes I get really cold in my house, so on those days I like to throw on a sweater, but still keeping that professional vibe, pairing it with a skirt. I recently altered this pink pleated leather skirt, which was a really fun at-home project. It's easy to wear, but it definitely gets me out of that relaxed state of mind. Speaking of relaxed, I found this oversized Victoria Beckham blouse from Rent the Runway. It is so chic and modern and flowy, and as much as it is definitely a relaxed piece, just wearing it gives me a brand new attitude. And finally, I have this flirty gingham dress that, in the best way possible, reminds me of a 50s housewife. Something about this dress, I don't know what it is, but it helps me feel a lot more positive. And right now, more than ever, I need a little boost of positivity. One last thing that helps me concentrate is to change position anytime I'm losing interest or getting bored with a task. It's such a small thing, but it helps a lot. All right, next, plan your breaks. I can focus a lot better if I have something to look forward to. If you're someone like my husband Jude and you can just work forever, you might get burned out eventually. So for lunch, get up and make yourself something in the kitchen and eat it away from your work. And then during the afternoon, take a couple minutes to get yourself a snack or make some tea or sit by the window and think about life. No one talks about the early worm. Riding a bike is just vegan horseback riding. If snakes worked in teams, we'd be in real trouble. Being able to tolerate the sound of your own voice in a video is probably the highest form of self-acceptance. Just make sure the break doesn't last all day. It's supposed to be just enough time to give your brain a reset, maybe 10 minutes. Make sure that you have an actual end to your day. When you're at work or you're at school, you have definite times for class and for work. Maybe it's a 9 to 5 or you have a 4 o'clock class, whatever, but you know that they have an end time. But it's so easy at home to just let everything blur together, and then you find yourself being up until 3 a.m. every night, which is not good. So have a definite end to your day. Have a work time and a leisure time, and make sure that they don't blend too much together. You'll be able to prioritize what you need to do a lot better. Instead of letting it bleed forever into the night, you can have a time where you're like, all right, at this point, I'm done. And you actually follow through with that. Maybe you go over by a half hour or so, but don't let that go on for hours. Allow yourself to say, we're done for the day. And then celebrate the work that you've done for the day. It's a big deal that you got some stuff done. You're allowed to be glad about that. And my final tip, make your to-do list for the next day. Write down the things that were the highest on your priority list and allow yourself to be okay knowing that you're gonna do that tomorrow. And then sign off. You're good for the day. Hopefully these tips were helpful for you. I'm definitely new at figuring out how to have a routine working from home. I know it's hard, but these tips have been helping me a lot, and hopefully they'll help you as well. We're all in this boat together. So if you have any advice that has been working for you, I would love to hear it. So please leave me a comment below. And remember, we're all learning, so it's okay if you mess up. If you're new here, go ahead and subscribe, and I will see you next week. Bye.
I think this would be
Can't
good.
go back, Constantinople. No, you can't go back to Constantinople.
I've never felt more like a pretzel.
I am scared. Oh. It's been a long time gone. Da-da-da-da-da. I wanna be tall.
I hope I get at least 5 subscribers for this.
Brothers business, but the tax. Wow, I'm messing up that tune. Alright, ready?